Hi, this is Pete's Perfect Food, back again with a cracking little video for you, and today this is for my chili heads out there, and I'm going to make you the perfect roasted chili sauce. It's beautiful, it's absolutely gorgeous, and I promise you, once you've tried it once, you'll be hooked. I'll be honest with you, the first time I tried it was about 4 years ago, and I always have a bottle made up in my store cupboard, and it's absolutely perfect. Right, so for this recipe I've got 3 peppers. It doesn't matter what colour you use, it's absolutely fine, whichever you like. I've got 5 chilies, some Scottish bonnets in there, and some other just normal regular chilies. Whole bulb of garlic, a few thyme sprigs, and 600 grams of cherry tomatoes on the vine. And all I've got to do is one little bit of prep work, and the rest is done by the oven, which is absolutely fantastic. Right, so the only bit of prep work you've got to do, which is, in fact, I don't even call it prep work, is you cut the head of the garlic straight off, put your thyme sprigs in with the garlic. Now this will take a bit longer than the rest, so I'm going to put that in the oven now for half an hour, and then now half an hour later I'm going to put in the tomatoes, the chilies, the peppers, and they're going to be covered in a little bit of oil, salt and pepper, and then they're going to roast up for another half an hour, and then it's all going to be ready to blitz up, and then it'll be ready to have. The only other thing I will add at the end is a couple of teaspoons of sugar. Right, so all I've done is literally pulled up the sides, look, put a little drizzle of oil and a little bit of salt and pepper, and I'm, like I say, it's going in the oven now 180 for half an hour. Okay, so the garlic's had half an hour now. All I've done is literally put everything onto the tray. I'm going to put a little bit of oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, and then literally put it in the oven for half an hour, leave it to cook, roast up, and then once that's done, the vines will go, the seeds out of the peppers will go, and the chilies I'm going to leave in whole. Now if you don't like chilies too hot, take the seeds out at that point, but I love it hot, so I'm going to leave it in, and then literally blend it up, and it'll be ready to serve. Okay, so with this recipe, you will find when you have put it in the oven for about half an hour, it will go blackened up a little bit. Now if it does do this, please don't worry about it. It's absolutely fine. It will just give it more flavour, and it'll mean it'll be a better product at the end. So don't worry if it goes a bit black. It's meant to. Now what you can do, particularly with the peppers, if you really want to, you can steam them for a few minutes, and then the skins come off really easy. But I don't really mind it in my sauce, so I'm going to leave it in just for added flavour. But again, if this is a personal thing, if you want it without, you do it without. If you want it with, then leave it in. It's entirely up to you. Again, this is just basic recipe that you can modify. If you want more chilies in it, please go ahead, have more chilies in it. If you want a bit more sweetness, go for a bit more peppers. Again, it's literally, I'm just playing with it, and so this is just a base from what you can go from. If you, like I say, you can do it however you like. Okay, so all I've done now is I've sterilised a nice little jar, 140 for 15 minutes, or you can either do a really hot wash in a dishwasher, and again you'll get a nice sterilised jar, and it's all ready for me to put in my chili sauce, which would be lovely. Right, so as you can see, it's come out of the oven, it's had half an hour, so it's got some charring there. It's not a lot actually, so if you wanted to just cook it a bit longer, you can get a bit more colour on that. Absolutely fine, no problem. The smell is incredible, loads of flavour in all this. So all I've got to do now is take the vines off, remove the seeds from the peppers, take the garlic out, and take the tops of the chilies, and then I'm actually going to put it into the food processor, blitz it up, and then it's all ready to be potted. Right, so what I've got to do now, that's what it looks like once I've blitzed everything up. The only other thing I've done is I added in the juices from the bottom of the baking sheet, just to add into it, because it's added, extra flavour. I've just got to season it up now, so I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of sugar in it and salt and pepper, and I'm going to make sure it's right to how I like it, and then literally pot it up time. Right, so I've seasoned it up now. I'm just going to check it. Oh, yeah, it's got some action in it. Yeah, that's really nice. I like it that hot. But again, like I said, if you don't like it that hot, please tone down the chilies, and that's absolutely fine. So, as always, leave a little comment. Tell me what you'd have it with. me personally, my favourite thing to have with, sounds a bit mad, bacon and sausage sandwich in the morning with a little bit of chilli sauce. Beautiful. So please subscribe to the food family and hit the notifications bell, and I'll see you all next time. So as always, you legends, I love you, you're amazing. Peace out.